So we installed etcd Patroni and the cluster is ready. So the next step we're going to do is install the HAProxy. So you can install HAProxy and dependent packages using commands like this, using the packages. So once it is done, the important part is to configure HAProxy properly. Here, as you can see, we have a section for primary, we have a section for standbys. So it is going to check the Patroni port 8008 and then the master and then the replica to determine which node is primary versus replica, and then we are going to give all the servers here. So these are all the three servers we are giving here, and so it's going to automatically determine which is replica and primary for us. So let's go check on the server. So this is the server, and on the server you can see the HAProxy config file. These are some of the settings we are using, and the 7000 port is somewhere where we can see the graphical interface later. And then the 5000 is for the primary. Let's say your application is connecting to the 5000 port, the HAProxy is going to route the connections to the primary server because it's checking this and then the port of Patroni. And then let's say you want to connect to standbys. Let's say there's a reporting application and you only want to connect to standbys. You can connect to 5001 and this is going to automatically route to these nodes in a round robin fashion. So let's go ahead and check the graphical interface of HAProxy. So as you can see, so this is the graphical interface of the HAProxy, and you can see the primary section. This is the current primary, and then the standbys are these two servers. So I have gone to this port on the server where the HAProxy is installed. So HAProxy can sit on top of the Patroni cluster and can divert the connections to primary. If you give the 5000 port and the other port, it can divert to the standbys. Let's check one other thing. As you can see, the primary is .6 and these two are replicas. So what I'm going to show is a script that I built to continuously poll for the primary. So let's run that script, and as you can see, it is reporting the .6 server as primary. So let's see what is in that script. So all it's going to do is it's in the infinite loop, and then it's polling for this port. If you remember, this port we designated for primary server, and this is the host that we have HAProxy on, and then it's running this command to return the host it is connected to. So when we run this, so it's continuously giving the primary server. In this case, as we saw, .6 is the primary server. And now what we're going to do is we're going to change the port to 5001. If you remember, 5001 is for standby servers. So, and let's see if it's going to reflect that, right? So I'm changing it to 5001 and then running it again now. And now if you see, it is giving the two replicas, right? .90 is one replica, .117 is another replica. So this is a handy script that you can use to test whether your HAProxy configuration is working properly, whether the Patroni cluster is healthy. So this is something you can try.